This is Steven Singer. He's what's the name of your deck you're playing, man?
It's just RDW.
The deck wins. All right. What's special about this deck?
It wins.
Awesome, man. Let's see. You're playing Rubber Belt Machas and see Foundry Street Denzians. That's a little different.
It is a little.
What's your thought process behind that?
It's a little more different than your mainstream because most people want to toss out Rakdos Cacklers right off the bat first turn, but I find that if I've got the Denizens in my hand, I can slap that down and then hopefully combo it in with 3 or 4 Burning Tree Emissaries the next turn, and then swing with them really hard.
Nice.
But if not, he can always get a nice little buff from slapping down a couple of creatures, and that's the whole idea of this RDW: is small, quick. Have a nice little army by turn 3 or 4.
So you're planning on winning by turn 3 or 4?
Yeah.
Nice. That's pretty bold. What's your worst matchup? What don't you want to see?
I do not want to see any Master of the Waves.
Master of the Waves?
No,
right.
I hate control. It is the only deck in the entire, or game type in the entire Magic scene that just makes my heart hurt. Like I sit there and I see a blue and I go, this is gonna suck, and that's it. I mean, even if I win, I don't even enjoy the game. It's like, because the amount of just, I feel like every time I play a card, I have to ask Mother, may I? Because it's just, I hate blue.
That's the deck I like to play. All right, man. Well, good luck to you. What's in your sideboard? What are you running?
The sideboard. Okay, so Act of Treason, because people are running those Desecration Demons.
Oh yeah.
And so it might buy me 2 turns, because mostly people are just going to sack their own dudes. And not get smacked by their own Desecration Demon.
Right.
But a lot of people are running those big beefy creatures, and it's nothing like taking that away from them.
Right.
I'm going to use this against you for a second. The Skullcrack. I've only got 1 in there. I should have more, but I've got 1 in there because Sphinx's Revelation.
The Whip Arrows.
No. And the Muggings. You'll see that I have some Firefist Strikers in there, and the Muggings go great with Firefist Strikers and the Madcap Skills because, all right, we're on turn 4 or 5 now. You might have 1 or 2 creatures out there that have survived, and I don't want them to block.
Right. You took that over the Seismic Stomp. That way, the creatures without flying can't block. Like you said, Master of Waves.
This way, I can just purely say, hey, he can't block.
Right on.
So get 2 creatures out with some Madcap Skills. Get a Firefist Striker out there, and if I can say that guy can't block, then now magically you don't have enough creatures to block the Madcap Skills because you're forced to block with 2 of each.
Gotcha. And I see that you got another Hammer Perforos in the sideboard. Is that against the control matchup? That way you have, in case they board wipe, you can come in.
Yeah, basically.
Right
so I can toss in another one. I run 21 Mountains, which is high for a mono red. Mono red I normally see running 18, 17, which is ridiculously low. But with the extra Perforos of the Hammer, I can just, all right, well, I'm just going to start sacking my mountains and create another army of haste. So, and then the God of the Forge.
Yeah, he's a beast, man.
He's in there purely just to, if they've stabilized, like another control scheme. Mine, I'm basically all against control on my sideboard.
you got 4 Lightning Strikes in the side. What? How come those aren't main?
Because I got 4 shocks.
You got 4 shocks in main for the 1.
So it's one of those, if I find out that all their beginning creatures are bigger than average, then I'll just swap out for the Lightning Strikes. Because honestly, the shocks, I like the flexibility of that as opposed to the Muggings. But the Lightning Strikes I had in there because I wasn't quite sure what feels better.
Right.
So.
Gotcha, man. Well, it looks like a good deck. Hope you do well. Thanks a lot, man.
Okay, guys, we are back here with the semifinal matchup. As you can see, Israel's not sitting with me. Instead, we have Mr. Jimmy Trejo.
How you doing?
Unfortunately, he did not make the top 4, so he's relinquishing his Star City Open Trials championship. Jimmy, how you feeling, man?
Feel pretty good. Pretty happy about commentating, though.
Yeah, he's really excited to get in here. Again,
Super
Jimmy's going to be one of the guys that's going to be doing our panel next week as far as the Born of the Gods primer. Yes. That's going to be a lot of fun. So
should be.
It looks like these guys are waiting on us, it seems. So whenever they are ready, we are good to go. And so we have Steven Singer versus John Dool. This is our number 1 and our number 4 seed.
Yes.
And I think John is the obvious favorite, being the top seed right now, but I wouldn't count Steven out. He's got a pretty aggressive mono red deck.
Yes, I did play John, and I lost to him 2-0. I think it was on stream. Was it?
Yeah.
We
did do the stream on your guys' match. That was close. And that stinks, too, because you kind of got mana screwed both times.
Yeah.
It was unfortunate.
I had 2 Fanatics in both hands. I just couldn't draw it. In his starting hand.
Okay.
Since I play red deck, so I know what... That's a good keep. Just passes the turn.
Okay, so John's going to be at top here this time, and Steven is at bottom, so...
Carry had very good card against mono red. Very good card. It's another land. Burning Tree, Madcap Skills.
Nice play.
And Madcap Skills is +3/+0 and can't be blocked by 2 or more creatures? Or it has to be blocked,
blocked by 2 or more creatures.
Yeah, you're correct. Very solid play.
Yeah, it is a 5/2 now. And if John doesn't have another creature, this is going to get ugly fast.
I believe so. Ooh. Early turn 3 here. Ember Swallower. I can see a dragon coming next turn.
Oh man, that was especially rough. Stormbreath Dragon, and then hey, guess what? Another Stormbreath Dragon.
Boris Reckoner. I'm surprised he didn't swing with the Burning Tree.
Now, one thing I didn't like about Steven going into this match is that he's already, I don't know if it's strategy or not, but he was already talking as John was going to win. And anytime I'm going to be in a competition, I'm going to win. Always. Even if I'm losing, I'm still going to find a way to win this thing. So
for us.
Is
it out? No. Is it a creature? I believe so. 4 or 5, yes.
It's a creature, yes.
And then plays Fanatic Mogus for 3.
Now, see, so John again is writing down his life total, so I'm not quite sure what he is at right now, but we're going to get somebody to move the dice around just to see exactly what has happened thus far.
Now, is he going to swing with the Boros Reckoner? He has a Magma... Is that a Magma Jet in hand? On the... I'm not sure.
I know he has another Madcap Skills in there.
I like the Boros Reckoner swing. He's gonna deal the 6 to, I believe, to him.
Okay, so John's gonna go down to 7 here.
Very, very good on Steven's part. 7's a scary number. And I don't believe... No, Porphyros is still a creature. See what he plays. Stormbreath? Ooh, Xenagos. And +1, he gets 4 mana. It's pretty much played for free.
Ooh.
Oh, don't make me 2. Pip fight.
Excellent play by John.
Excellent.
2 planeswalkers out here. That's gotta take some steam.
Mm-hmm. I believe he still has 1 land in his hand. Steven does. And he does have a madcap skills. So, when just top deck Boris Reckoner. Swing there. Is he going? He has to, or else he loses. He has to block. Any mana open? Nope. Good trade. Good trade on Steven's side.
Very good. Now is Perforos still a creature? I don't think
2.
so.
No, he is not.
At least for now.
Yes, until he brings out another Burning Tree. God, that card's too good.
It is.
If Steven gets another Fanatic, top deck's an Fanatic, he has to win. Because that's 4 devotion. And then just swing with Boris Reckoner. But this is always the scary part about playing mono red. Once they stabilize, you can't do anything.
Yeah. So he's taking some damage. What is the damage coming from?
Where is the damage coming from? Did he ever swing?
I don't think he swung. John is taking an awful long time here, which makes me think that he doesn't have much in his hand.
I know Steven has the Firefish Striker in hand, which doesn't really help, but a burn spell for Steven also could win him the game. Wonder what John's gonna do. Ooh, 3 planeswalkers. Oh man.
Now he's just showing off.
It's like, I have all the money. Just... Is he playing like Super Friends deck today? Or something? That's how it is. 3 planeswalkers. Oh, it'd be hilarious if he ultimates all of them. That'd be so funny.
Oh my gosh. That may retire Steven from Magic permanently. I don't think there's any coming back from that.
But that was a good play by John, though, because Perforos is a creature now because of that devotion. And I think he's gonna stay a creature.
So see here, still if he pulls a Fanatic Emogies, this is over.
Or a Madcap Skills doesn't kill him, but he gets him down to 1. Because since he only has Silver Keratin out there, and he's tapping it. Oh, okay, for another Elvish. Let's see the top card. Chandra's Phoenix. Very good. Is he gonna play that?
Okay, now it's all out there.
Firefish Striker Battalion if 2 or more creatures attack with him. He gets to choose a target creature and doesn't block this turn. So now John is in a bad situation. Swings for 2. Down to 5.
John is going to go down to 5 here. Yeah, if the 3 planeswalkers, you gotta think
the Super Friends.
Something here is going to be able to happen.
But he does get the ping. I can see him pinging the Fire Fist.
And then he's going to make the Reckoner fight, huh? Oh no.
Fight.
I guess he couldn't make the Reckoner fight because the Reckoner would deal damage to him. That'd be a bad day. Okay, it looks like John may be conceding here.
Yep. There's the Madcap skills also. That was a good game one.
Excellent game one. And Steven, maybe Steven's strategy going in there is make John kind of overestimate himself. And
I like the underconfidence by him.
Yeah. There I was knocking it, but he won.
He just needs. I wonder what he's gonna sideboard in. Oh.
So let's see. Steven's actually got a pretty interesting sideboard. We were looking at it earlier. So that's him right there. Or he was talking about it earlier, rather.
I can see him adding another act of treason would be decent. Muggings. So you can just deal 2 damage to Porphyros. I mean, not Porphyros or Stormbred Dragon. Make him not block, and then he just swings in with his little 2/2s or how strong he has. Hammer Porphyros would be okay. Other than that, just the mugging would be the only thing I would think about sideboarding in. Hammer would be okay, but I think he's gonna add the 2 mugging. He should add it.
Yeah, it looks like he's pulling 2 out so far, but yeah, I think that's just 2.
What do you take out? The rubber? What is? That's what Steven and John's sideboard. I can see John's sideboard again as medium orders.
Oh, it actually looks like he's going to sideboard in Lightning Strike, which is interesting.
I don't see any 3 damage. Any creatures that John has.
He could be good for those emissaries. But he does have he's got
shocks. He has 4 shocks in the main board. I don't see anything that he would do.
Interesting. I think I see 5 cards.
I guess more damage on the player. Just try to kill him as quick as possible. Yeah. I respect that.
You got that's straight out of the Trejo handbook, I think. Trejo's Guide to Magic and all things burn.
And John is good at sideboard and museum orders. He has to. Yeah. Another one, since he has such strong mana ramp. That's how he got me on the game 2. The museum orders. Overload, just destroyed. Oh no. And the other 2 players that are at top 4 right now?
The other 2 players right now in our top 4 is Mr. Lonnie and I think his name is Barry.
Barry? Or is it Rob? It's Robert. Robert and Lonnie?
No, it's not Robert. That's Robert Bailey.
Oh.
I think Barry is the guy's first name.
Oh, okay. And that's green-white versus green-white, I believe.
Yep.
So for sure green-white in the finals.
Yeah, and they actually already played each other, and I think Barry got the victory before. But they
2-0 or
2-1?
2-1.
Yeah. It was a pretty interesting game.
And it was Barry over Lonnie, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
See if Lonnie can try to come back from that. Yeah. See if he can get a 2-1 over him or 2-0. Sideboards in.
Okay, it looks like John is setting up for the power shuffle while Steven is still negotiating a sideboard.
So who do you favor in this matchup? Who are you liking more? Do you think John will come back in 2?
I think John has he definitely has the technical skills to win this. He's got the deck to win this, but I mean,
it depends on if Steven isn't fast enough.
If Steven can hit him fast enough, he's going to be able to win. So it's let's see what happens on this.
It's a race.
Yeah, it really is.
I'm surprised.
I think Steven's a gamer at the end of the day, so he's got a deck that's made him this far.
I'm just surprised the Super Friends lost.
Yeah,
you get 3 planeswalkers.
What do you have to do? How many more planeswalkers do you need for a victory?
How many does he have any more? 'Cause that would be awesome. No.
Splashing some white just to get Elspeth in there.
Might as well
Look
add
at
blue
the Fantastic Four.
Jace.
Put blue in there. There we go. 5-color
Dude, that would
deck.
be a fun
Center
deck.
nothing around Planeswalkers.
Dude, that would be so much fun. A standard one too. That would be fun.
Okay, it looks like they're almost done with their reset. Again, I'd like to remind everybody that we are here at War Dogs Gaming in San Angelo, Texas. This is one of the bigger Magic tournaments the city's ever seen, and it's because of the people at War Dogs Gaming that we're able to stream this here. So I'm very fortunate to be part of this whole project, and if you guys are in the area, check it out. It's at 101 Paint Rock Road. You can check out their Facebook page as well, which is going to be facebook.com/war_dogs_gaming. I guess War Dogs Gaming without the periods was already taken.
It's alright.
Yeah, but it's there. You can find it.
I love this place. This place is so comforting also.
It is.
Everyone here.
The staff here is good. You know, it's going to sound like they're paying us to say, but I assure you they're not. They're really good guys. You feel at home here. They don't ever make you feel silly for asking questions or needing to get shown things. So it's always.
It's just really easy to get along with them too.
Yeah.
I'm just glad San Angelo has a place like this now.
For sure. For sure.
Tell me a little bit about Let's Level Up.
What about it?
Just board games? Is it
we do everything. I do board games, video games, card games. I started a little Magic tutorial thing on the channel, so it's primarily YouTube based. We also I did some written write-ups. I think I did Legendary when it first came out. I wrote it up. So I didn't have a camera.
Super awesome game.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Legendary. It's a good game. And now I'm trying to get into more of the tabletop play space, though. So I've been focusing a lot about interacting with game developers and different companies, getting new products out, getting the word out for them, and
that's awesome.
It's been really successful for me. And it looks like we got Steven's starting hand there. He's gonna start out with the mountain.
For land.
We also have an audio podcast set up too on iTunes and Stitcher, which is really cool because I talk to people, other game developers, or rather game developers and producers, and as well as other bloggers and whatnot too. So it's been really fun doing that.
That's awesome. Check them out. Let's Level Up. Hey, YouTube, right? Let's Level Up.
Yeah, letslevelup.net. Yeah, all of our stuff's there.
Okay.
So and all over this screen here. Look at that.
And he plays an Ash Zealot swings for 2. Okay. Burning Tree and what else?
Okay.
John,
I wouldn't pick John for the type of player that's going to play Burning Tree Emissary and not follow it up with something. I've seen that happen a couple times today, and
I think I did it once because I have to, like
Did
for just for board advantage.
Yeah.
But it's always a pain.
Oh.
Put
He answers the Burning Tree Emissary with a hammer. Very nice play.
I guess he did sideboard in the hammer and the lightning strikes. Just try to kill him as fast as possible.
Okay, the Burning Trees are done, but John does have a mana advantage here because those Elvish Mystics are going to be crucial for him.
He doesn't have another red source though.
So he's not got to worry about Storm Breath.
Yeah. Oh, and he didn't shock himself. So I wonder what. Maybe a Perlucanos? Ooh, Scavenging Ooze. Pays 2 more. And gains 2 life. Back at 18.
Play.
Life gain is so crucial against mono red decks. Once he gains a certain amount of, I'm saying about 5 to 6 life, it's kind of out of the mono red's hand.
Yeah, it sets you back.
Yeah, so much. He has an Act of Treason and a Boros Reckoner in hand and a mountain.
Play that Boros Reckoner, yeah.
And it does have haste because of the hammer. But he passes turn.
Interesting.
Scavenge Goose is a 4/4 right now, so.
Oh, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
I feel an act of treason coming here.
Yes. Maybe the dragon will come. He will probably take the dragon, maybe.
There it is. Look at that, on cue. And he's going to come over and swing for 4? 5?
It's
4?
I thought it was 4. I think it's a 4.
Maybe 4.
Protection from white flying. 16.
So Steve
if he would move his die.
16 here.
Ooh, Madcap skills.
Madcap skills, very nice.
Debatable now. Madcap skills is for 2, right? Correct?
Yep. He could do Madcap skills and active treason here, but he'd be top decked. Does he need to do Madcap skills for Uh-oh.
Oh.
Did he just reveal his active
treason? Yeah, he did. But I think he's gonna play it. Yeah, play for turn. Now he's swinging in for damage.
Go ahead. Big damage here coming out. So he's definitely going to take the 4 from the Stormbreath Dragon, and if he chooses to block the Reckoner, he'll have to block with both of those creatures.
Correct.
Now, is the Reckoner is big enough now to kill both of those?
Yes.
Right? So it's going to be...
And then he can deal the damage that he got dealt back to the player. Or he can deal it to the Elvish Mystic. Which I think he would do it to the player. I think he would do it to John. Boris Reckoner. One of the best cards.
Interesting. John is choosing not to block the Boris Reckoner.
So now he takes 6. 10. He's at 8.
Good play by Steven. Unfortunately, Steven has no cards in hand here, so he's going to be at the... Active Treason doesn't stay left.
No. I think he's doing it for fun.
Yeah.
But even if he doesn't if he top decks a mountain, it's okay, because he can bring out with the hammer's ability, pay 3 and sack of land. So he gets a 3/3 with haste. So now John has to be on the... Ooh.
Does that look familiar, Jimmy?
Just swinging. Very familiar to me. Alright, if he doesn't...
Nasty,
maybe a fanatic can save him. Oh, burning tree. I don't think that's gonna do it. Because he can pay 3 to sum it out. I think John got it. Does he got it? Since if Boris Reckoner deals 2 damage to him, he deals...
He's going to deal 5. Missing 2. He's going to be at 2, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, this is going to be GG.
John got that one.
It's a double block there.
Take 7.
Very good game.
Was. Yep. Okay, that's 1-1.
So we're going to go to the rubber match here. And, you know, I really like Steven in that game as well. He had some good plays. What can you do against 2 Stormbreath Dragons?
Yeah,
that's the same. I said the same exact thing when you played them.
Yep.
It's just...
all he was hoping for was any burn spell or a fanatic.
Yeah. So he outplayed his hand, and then he still had a good run with the hammer there. I mean, it was just unfortunate.
Oh,
I think
is he sideboarding more? What is... Didn't he win the first game?
He did win the first game.
Am I right?
Maybe he did not win
maybe we just... assumed he won the first game. I thought he did.
I thought he did as well.
Because it looked like he was... Should we ask?
Did you? I thought you won the first
game.
Yeah,
I thought you won the first one.
You didn't? Huh. Well, so it looks like Steven is going to be out 0-2 here. I assumed you were in the first game. Yeah, what happened there on that last turn?
The second turn, he put out his second Storm Breath.
Oh, sorry. I meant, game 1.
Game 1.
Yeah. Oh, so what did he...
The Super Friends game.
The Super Friends decided to win. You know, we were actually commenting about that.
We thought it was... Because what life was he at the end of the first game?
Stupid low.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He said I got him further down than any other red deck. And he also said he built that deck specifically to go against red decks. So the fact that I almost beat him anyway.
Yeah. You almost beat him both times, too.
All right, well, that's going to be it for our semifinals coverage. We'll be right back. Mr. John Duell will be facing either Lonnie or Barry
in the finals,
depending on who wins. So we're very excited to do that. Again, I'd like to thank everybody for taking the time to watch today, and we'll be right back after a moment.
All right.